What's up, world? CA Pate back at you with another video. I've been relaxing and just gathering my thoughts for 2022. That's normally what I do around Thanksgiving weekend. I normally take like 3 to 4 days that weekend every year to get my thoughts together for the next year, think about all my successes and failures of the current year that I'm in. And by Christmas, I've tried to really nail down what my future goals will be overall. So in the next video or two, I'll definitely be showing you guys what I'm going to do for 2022, what the new goals are. So let's get straight into 2021. I would say it's another year to forget. We still had to deal with COVID, right? This is mainly a car in, like a better word, a fun channel. The cars, let's get straight to it. The number one thing that happened great for me in 2021, I finally got my C8 Corvette. I got my C8 Corvette, no pun intended, on 420 is when I took delivery of my C8 Corvette. 420, 2021. I got my 2021 C8 Stingray Corvette. I love the vehicle. It was definitely one of my more expensive purchases out of vehicles that I've ever purchased. I had some nice vehicles. I had a decent fleet of vehicles, but this one definitely stepped my game up overall. I had waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited through the shortages and shutting down the factory and the this and the that. And finally, I talked to my Chevy concierge. They told me the vehicle was on the way. About a day and a half later, the vehicle was at the dealership. Talked to my sales rep that morning. He told me that he didn't see the vehicle. He went on lunch, came back, and the vehicle was delivered while he was on lunch. Took them about a day and a half to get the vehicle together and get it ready for me to take delivery of it. I was putting down a decent sized down payment, got the rest of the money from my credit union at a really low and decent interest rate. I do very good business with them. This coming April will be 12 months, 1 year that I've had the vehicle. So I'm sure I'll do a review, my 12-month review at that time. But I think that was the highlight of my year was the Chevy C8 Corvette, finally taking a delivery of it. A lot of times in life, I've had these remorseful buys where, after a while, I'm just like, I get bored with things easily. The C8 is something that's hard to get bored with. It's a beautiful car, especially the one that I have. I feel is a beautiful car. I love the matrix ceramic gray on it, so on and so forth. I love the transparent roof. I like how fast it is. And one of my big highlights of the year was getting to race it against my Chevy Mustang GT California Special. And when you have your current car, a lot of times, even if it's a V6, it could be a 4-cylinder. You think that when you're driving it, you're going all fast. For some reason, you get caught up in your mind that you got the fastest vehicle, right? So for a second, I did get caught up in my mind that my Mustang was the fastest vehicle at that time that I had it before the C8 in my fleet. So I thought it was just this fast vehicle in my head. And I love the fact that it was a convertible. My C8 dogged the hell out of that damn Mustang. You can go back to some of my earlier vehicle videos, one of my first videos. Man, that thing raced that. It blew past it. It wasn't even a race. The C8 with that dual clutch, it just took over. Every time, there's a shift and you're going to the next level of things, hey, the C8 just jumps out in front. It just keeps going, keep going. So I think those are definitely my highlights of 2021. You all dealt with most of the car manufacturers were either charging $5,000 extra as like a COVID fee on new cars. The Chevy C8 folks at the dealerships, they were killing people and just overcharging for those, vehicles overall. Even in my bike group, the Can-Am Rikers and different things and such, you got a lot of dealers that were overcharging for those, for people that had traded it in, that had purchased 2019 bikes in whatever year it was. you just had problems where you're just sitting there like, how are these people charging this much money on these bikes or whatever that people paid 9,000 for, 9,500 for in 2019, getting rebates and things, and now they maybe some panels were changed out, maybe they threw some music on it, and those same bikes are selling for 15,000. They're selling for 5,000 more than they originally sold for. You just had a lot of that in 2021. I think that for the consumers, if we just all said bonded together and said, no, we're not going to pay these dealer, upgraded charges or whatever, that the dealers wouldn't do it. But they do it because they know they can get away with it, because there's always going to be a buyer in the market, no matter how much that cost is. So I think that was a big part of 2021 that I definitely did not like. One of the other things that I like was in 2021, I was able to take a bunch more trips with my bike group. We went to Houston, Indianapolis. We were kind of around. We really, didn't stay in Chicago. We decided to branch off and like go to other states. We were only able to take our bikes to Indianapolis. I'm looking forward to 2022. We may be able to get our bikes down to Atlanta and some other states to have fun and ride in other states. I'm definitely not gonna like try to ride my bike to Atlanta. We'll probably just ship the bikes down there some way, but that was definitely a pro to me in 2021 that I was able to like. In 2020, we really didn't get out. 2020 season, motorcycle season or car season, it really doesn't feel like it was one, because there were so many cancellations of things or events that were supposed to happen that, maybe didn't happen, or it's just a lot going on. Or when you show up to an event, half the people have COVID, so they can't come to the event. So as we're seeing another surge with these other variants of COVID that are coming, I don't know what 2022 spells. I don't know what might happen in the year 2022. I'm just hoping that COVID calms down and, we can get out and get back to some type of normalcy. I think this is the new normal. I think that, what we're dealing with, I think COVID is going to leave its mark. I think we're going to be in 2030 and we will still be talking about COVID in some type of way, shape, or form. So don't think, you got to be safe. That's why they want everybody to get vaccinated. I think if more people would have got vaccinated at the same time, I think that some of this wouldn't be such an issue, but there were so many people fighting it. We all needed to get in there and get vaccinated. What was another thing that happened to me? I try not to get too personal on this channel. I try to keep things about the cars, but some people try to talk to me and say, hey, they want me to get somewhat personal at times. I definitely didn't gamble as much in 2021. I went long periods of times without gambling, in a long period of time for me would be a month and a half, 2 months. Hey, that's good for me. So definitely saved some money. I was able to, save some money, get some of my properties remodeled. There are a lot of good pros that happen in 2021, but there are a lot of negatives. And, I just wanted to say to my folks that, one of the main things that I love, my two thing of 2021 that I like is that I got my C8 Corvette. My number one thing is I connected with fans. I gathered and connected and got so many fans that, man, like people that really, like, no matter what the video is, they watch it. They watch me. So that was one of the best things that I liked about, 2021 is that I got to connect with people. I got over and I was able to get monetized in 2021. Man, thank you guys for watching the videos that you watched. Hey, I know some of the videos were good. Some of the videos weren't as good. Hey, again, it's the good, bad. That some of this is just trial by error. Some of this stuff is just, I'm just doing the best that I can. We will talk about what my goals for 2022 is or will be. Definitely one of my big goals is going to be, I would like to get to 10,000 or more subscribers by the end of 2022. On December 31st, 2022, I would like to be at 10,000 YouTube subscribers or more. That is a very important goal to me. I think that, my message is going to be getting a lot more powerful. I think people are starting to follow me a little bit. I calmed down and I haven't been making as many videos over the last 2 to 3 weeks. I'm going to pick that up in 2022 and get my messages back out to you guys. If there's content that you guys want to see, just get in the comments section and let me know what that content you want to see is. But to my C8 fans, to my people that truly love the C8 Corvette, if you're in the market and you're thinking about buying one, please go buy the vehicle. It is an awesome vehicle. And if you can afford it, go get it, I say. To my fans that like Can-Am products, Rikers, Spiders, so on and so forth, go get them, people. If you can afford it, go get it. It is fun. That wind therapy is something like no other. It is fun. And the people that you connect with through Corvette and the people that you connect with through Can-Am, Rikers, and Spiders is just unparalleled. These people are awesome. They're amazing. You'll connect with people that you never would have thought you would have connected with. You become a family. That's what I am with the Chicago Riker Riders. I feel like we're a family and we've connected through 3 wheels. So until next time, my friends, C8 Pate out.